So today I thought we'd go to work on the neck. Really one of the most vulnerable, one of the most fragile parts of the spine, whose central intent is to basically protect the central nervous system and also to support the weight of the head. You've got 7 vertebrae in your cervical spine, so one of the easiest ways to open the joints is simply to look from side to side and gradually you keep your neck quite long here and the chin slightly tucked in. Now it really helps once you've done this a few times to keep your eyes forwards. And then when you go to the right, to look to the right. When you go to the left, to look to the left. And back and forth a few times. And you know, the more times the better. And if you have an injury, once again, it's probably better to take it easy, but gradually to build up to 50 a day of these. You can do it with your eyes closed, do it with your eyes open. You could even go to the right and look to the left. You could go to the left and look to the right. Make sure you're breathing. This really opens up the flexibility of the neck. So do a couple more of these, though if you've got a stiff neck you'd want to go a bit further, and of course, have I got any here? Some magnesium oil would be ideal. I'll find some later. So that's the first part, the side to side, and it's really good to do this every day if you possibly can. And then we'll do, the chin stays tucked in, and so we're not turning the head, it's just about the axis of the atlas vertebra. And see if you can get a rhythm going. I'm not really pushing real hard here, I'm just feeling where, and for me I've got a slight tension down this side today. So I'm taking it a bit easy, and unusually repetition seems to be the I feel like one of those, I feel like an Indian, but repetition seems to be the most effective way to get a good start to your day as far as relieving neck tension. But again, your neck will be stiffer in the morning than in the afternoon, so take it easy with this one. Oh. Okay, one more for the neck, or one or two more I think I'll do. I tell you what I really like, and that is I'm trying to turn my head to one side, but I'm preventing. And you can do this holding onto the temple, or you can do it holding onto the jaw. In fact, alternating would be fantastic. Release the pressure in your TMJ at the same time. So I'm only providing resistance, and you're going to hear all those weird clicks as your neck vertebra realign themselves. I'm not letting my head turn, be aware. I'm not lifting my head up. I'm keeping the chin slightly tucked in until there are no more clicks. I really like this. You could even try this sort of movement and resist. A sort of PNF, which some of you will know is, if you want to impress students, is proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation. Don't know why they have to have such weird names for stuff. Okay, so always good to roll the shoulders a couple of times, move the jaw a bit from side to side, and I'd like to do another neck one. You know, in class we do this lifting the head off the floor. That is obviously fantastic as well. But for now, I like this one. I'm drawing a circle. I'm drawing a line first of all with my nose, side to side, and then I'm going to begin to draw a small circle in the air. Breathing easily and gradually extending the size of that circle. First in one direction. Now what I would like to tell you, if you feel resistance in your neck, do not push into it. Always, if I feel a resistance, I'll stop and go back in the other direction. Make the movement smaller again, a couple of times, and then come back, and then often the resistance is gone. If it hasn't gone, do not push into it. Go smaller again. If there are no resistance, and I'm hoping you're sitting up straight because your cervical spine is really connected to the curve of your lumbar spine, and gradually extending. Oh, that's so nice. And then I would do this for at least a couple of weeks before you try to drop the head back. And again, with that, you don't want any resistance. You do not want to push into resistance. So similar movement, but this time I'm drawing a figure 8, just a small one with my nose. I hope it's a figure 8. And that then begins to become larger and larger. A figure 8 from side to side. Oh, this is so good on my neck. And this also, of course, works with your thoracic vertebra. Moving the jaw a couple more times. Could even tap once or twice on these TMJs. Up and down. And then it's very, very good to massage, if you could, just into this, the hollow at the back of your skull. There's tendons which go up from each individual vertebra that congregate through here, and this is massaging quite deeply in here, especially if you can get some magnesium oil as well. That releases the insertion of all those thoracic vertebra. And I think that'll do today for your neck. I'll do some shoulder stuff next, so that'll be next time. Thank you for your time.